Hi friends, good morning. Today in this short video, I am going to talk about the importance of electromagnetic theory. Students throughout the world, those who are pursuing engineering as well as some physics major course, study this particular electromagnetic theory in their curriculum. But honestly speaking, 60 to 70% of the students pursuing this course, they are so scared of this course. The reason being, they say too much of mathematics. Integral calculus, differential calculus, vector algebra, vector fields, partial derivatives, a little bit of trigonometry, whatnot. They are so scared. And the common allegation against this course is too much of mathematics and a little of physics. It is very difficult for us to comprehend. That's what they say. And on top of it, they all say that what are we going to get by learning this particular course? Well, let's imagine that we don't have any of these transmission and distribution lines. We will be living in an era of darkness. All these transformers, power stations, transmission and distribution lines are all thanks to this particular electromagnetic theory. To be very blunt, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Michael Faraday, with his terrific foresight, conducted a lot of experiments. Finally, he succeeded and he was able to experimentally prove to the entire world that this concept of self-induction, mutual induction, induced current, the concept of induced current and induced EMF. The rest is history. And then we have magnets everywhere around us. We have magnets in our refrigerators, power stations, motors, drivers, generators. We have tremendous amount of applications as far as the magnets are concerned. And all these things are possible only because of the Oersted's experiment. Oersted, another brilliant scientist, conducted series of experiments and he discovered this fact that electric currents indeed produce magnetic fields. Probably one of the greatest experiments of all time. And then we have this Gauss's law of electrostatics and Gauss's law of magnetism. The Gauss's law of electrostatics, it's the idea of this electric field calculation gets that much simpler if you apply Gauss's law of electrostatics, provided the charge distribution is symmetrical. And Gauss's law of magnetism is even more powerful. It addresses the very question of the non-existence of magnetic monopoles. Until this day, we have not experimentally detected magnetic monopole, but there is no law in physics that forbids their presence. Tomorrow, if somebody comes up with the discovery of magnetic monopoles, we will have to revisit the laws of electricity and magnetism, and then that particular discovery will be worth a Nobel Prize. We have this beautiful Ampere's circuital law, which makes the magnetic field calculation that much simpler, very similar to the Gauss's law of electrostatics. Now, all these different pieces of electricity and magnetism were lying in different corners. A British Scottish physicist, James Clerk Maxwell, he integrated all the different laws of electricity and magnetism and he gave a set of very famous Maxwell's equations. Path-breaking discovery. Albert Einstein, probably the greatest physicist of all time, worked all his life towards a grand unified theory that could explain the origin and fate of the universe. Alas, he was not successful. But Maxwell was very successful in bringing in the different pieces of electricity and magnetism and together, and his equations are very remarkable indeed. So, taking all these things into consideration, I have decided to offer this course on electromagnetic theory and will upload a lot of videos. Already I have uploaded 3 videos. I got a lot of positive feedback from the students. One viewer suggested that why don't you upload a single video capturing the essence of electromagnetic theory and the importance of electromagnetic theory. Now, we need to study electromagnetic theory with a physics perspective. Let's go beyond equations. Let's go beyond mathematics. Let's get into the concepts. Mathematics, in all fairness, should be just a tool in our hand to paint this canvas of electromagnetic theory. Even you are lacking in mathematical skills, no problem. You can always go and get updated, provided you are motivated to study this electromagnetic theory. And if you know the implications of electromagnetic theory, especially that this is powering our economy, this is responsible for the growth of our GDP, you will definitely embark on this study. And that's the reason why I invite you all to this platform to sail along with me in this course on electromagnetic theory. Thank you very much.